Well, hello everyone. It is Thursday, and I'm going to share Chapter 3 with you from Zapato Power. I'll just say hi, and I hope you have a chance to get outside and do some playing this afternoon. It is already beautiful, so enjoy. You're probably going to want to put some shorts on. Here we go. So yesterday when we left off, you had Freddie Ramos was running super fast. In fact, he was like beating the train, which was just crazy. Okay, and that's what he was saying at the end. He's like, they were super shoes. I had superpower. Where did Uncle Jorge get shoes like this? How fast could I get home to call him? I stood up and spread out my arms. Zoom, zoom, Zapato. My feet took off like jet wheels on a runway. One blink later, I was back at 29G. All right, Chapter 3, the mysteries begin. Gracias, I shouted into the phone. Thank you. You're welcome, Uncle Jorge said. What did I do? You sent me Zapato Power, the fastest sneakers in the world. Sneakers? Uncle Jorge repeated. Sorry, it wasn't me. If Uncle Jorge hadn't sent me the shoes, who had? So what else is happening? Uncle Jorge asked. How's your head? You still keeping it short like a soldier? I laughed. Uncle Jorge always teased me about my hair. He said it made me look like my hero dad. We talked a few minutes more. I told him about getting an A for the first time in spelling and about the new basketball courts at school. Even though I'm shorter than most of the other guys, I can still get the ball through the hoop. There's his very short haircut. Watch the mail, Uncle Jorge promised just before he said goodbye. I'll get paid next week and send you something good. Thanks, Uncle Jorge. I hung up the phone, still wondering where my purple sneakers came from. Maybe Mom could tell me. I always called to tell her I got home all right anyway. She worked in a busy doctor's office, answering telephones. I munched on pretzels while I waited on hold, listening to music and an electronic voice telling me my call was important. Did you leave a box on the doorstep for me? I asked when I finally got through. No, Freddie. Mom sounded puzzled. I always leave things for you on the table. I knew that was true, but when you're solving a mystery, you have to check everything out, even if it means saying mushy stuff to your mom on the phone. See you at 6, mijito. Mijito. Love you too, Mom. I think mijito is son. I'd made enough phone calls. It was time to investigate in other places. I need to look at the box, I realized. But it was still at Mr. Vaslov's shed. I fed my guinea pig, Claude, the second, and left 29G wearing my new purple sneakers. They felt like foam under my feet. Mr. Vaslov, I knocked on the tool shed door. He opened it, wearing safety goggles like a scientist. I'm busy now, Freddie, he said. Can I help you later? I need the box my sneakers came in. Why do you want that? Mr. Vaslov pushed his goggles up. I'm trying to figure out who gave me my purple sneakers. Mr. Vaslov scratched his face. Freddie, he said, just enjoy the sneakers. Don't worry about where they came from. It was good advice, but I'm a curious guy. Please, can you tell me where the box is? Mr. Vaslov pushed his goggles back down over his blue eyes. I put it out for the trash. He closed the door. Luckily, the box was beside the smelly dumpster, not in it. My name and 29G Starwood Apartments were written on the front in big black letters. There were lots of stamps on the box, but no return address. I checked again for a card. Nothing. All I knew was that the box came in the mail. It wasn't much to go on. What would my dad say about getting magic shoes in the mail? Whenever I couldn't figure something out, I always tried to imagine what my father would tell me if he was around. It wasn't easy because I didn't have much time with him. He was off being a soldier most of my life, and then he wasn't there at all. Any luck with the box? A voice above me asked. I looked up to see Mr. Vaslov. He had a bag of garbage in his hand. No, it didn't tell me much of anything. Might as well give up then, Mr. Vaslov said. It's getting late. I looked at my watch. Mom would be getting off the train soon. I thought about using my Zapato power and running back to the station to surprise her. But then I thought about what I would say when Mom saw my new purple sneakers. I hadn't quite decided yet. What if she wouldn't let me keep them if I didn't know where they came from? I'd better go home, I told Mr. Vaslov. Mom likes to see me doing my homework when she comes through the door. All right, it's a mystery. And tomorrow we'll look at a pretty regular night for a superhero. All right, have a great afternoon, everyone. And God bless you.